Hello, Auric187 here, and welcome back to Combat Mission Battle for Normandy, where we are rejoining the 9th Cameronians in their valiant defence of Grandby, where we are costing the Germans dearly. So in the last episode, we knocked out, I think it was 4 German tanks, so 3 Panzer IVs and 1 Jagdpanzer for no reply, which has firmly tipped the balance of this scenario in our favour. Just by way of recap, we are looking to protect this Lady Muck area and this Lord Muck area. I think we'll have to probably kind of thoroughly blunt their attack. I shouldn't use the same phrase twice, but there we go. And then do a bit of a mop-up, because I imagine they will get some infantry into the front here, and we'll have to see what happens over in this direction. But generally, I'm feeling pretty good about life. Last time we did have this marauding carrier who I hadn't done anything with. What I think I'm going to do is actually have him pull himself over in this direction. That's fine. Just to lend some additional firepower support against the Germans building up along this hedgerow, and also kind of give you an angle into perhaps into this building. And we'll continue to support. Again, long term still tempted to push up some infantry to take that Bocage as our own, but wary of it. There is a panzer sink behind it I don't really want to tangle with. Other things we're expecting imminently is some mortar support hitting these buildings for some German infantry there, so that'll do nicely. And beyond that, we're just waiting to see what happens with the Panzers and the Jagdpanzer we have spotted on our right. So maybe we'll just hit the big red button and kick things off and see where we end up. There's a definite point of contention in the middle, so one of our Churchills, which managed to hit that penetrating hit you see there, can see the tank behind it as well.
Hello, round complete. End of mission. Out.
What's it? It's the end of the fire mission. I need to check that. So we'll see what happens with him. Also looks like we're continuing. Yeah, our infantry's taking a bit of a bashing in the middle here. It looks like he's hit the same tank. Oh, that's okay. It's our 17 pounder, which has already been knocked out. Let's see if our 6 pounders here are starting to get involved. Ah, looks like he's got a second tank. Excellent. It'd be nice if he'd just work his way along that entire row. And the German artillery is starting to fall. Was expecting this area to get hit at one point. I was hoping it earlier than now, to be honest, but perhaps they've just been holding back. And we're starting to see the infantry come in. Okay. Right, so I believe it is this chap who has been doing the good work. So as you see, he started off being able to spot 2 of the tanks, having just nailed one. Let's check who's been firing those as well. You switch target straight away. That's a long aim you've got there, friend. Okay, so you nailed the first guy. And then maybe you don't get that next hit. Oh, it's not you. It is in fact Superstar DJ. 6 pounder. Is it this one? So actually, I'm going to go back a bit further. I think you've maybe been blasting away quite merrily. Yeah, okay, that was you went high earlier. Decided to hang on. A bit lower, lads. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. How are you feeling about that? Okay. You're feeling okay, and he's probably going to run away. Continue to spray down, and that's fair. But looks like you have eyes on of another chap. Okay. Not quite getting the hits in. To be fair, looks like a pretty hard target. Yeah. But hopefully, you'll put one through his turret shortly. Although he looks like he's been battered already. And there is a Jagdpanzer in here somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. I'm going to start by... let's go to phase. So we had all these guys who were just hiding in foxholes, essentially for protection from artillery. But as we're starting to see some infantry move up, I'd like to bring in these guys' support. Now, knowing my luck, it's not really luck, I suppose. So obviously I'm going to move these guys all out the foxholes, and then the Germans are going to shoot them, hiding behind this little hedge. I'll just start with this at tail end, actually. I'll leave these guys where they are for now. And everything else seems to be going hunky-dory. So we are starting to take a fair few casualties over here. Yeah, so actually in the woods, mainly just riflemen left and our HQ team. And an AT gun, doing a whole lot of not very much. Are you guys in the building? Hello? No, you're not. Just one dude lying there. Fine. I'd really like to try and rescue my dudes in here. It's 4 of them, including a brain gun, but we shall have to see how that goes for us. I'm going to clear the order. See what we can see pop up over here. That's right. I might get my riflemen, swing them onto this side, just so they... Which ones did I move there? No, not you. You guys. Just so we get maybe some better eyes along there that helps identify targets, and I'll not quite attack so indiscriminately the rest of my assets. Over here, we're engaging early. So, let's check you. You are denied the mortars. Why are you denied the mortars? Because the observer himself is dead. That could be why our mortars went off in random places. It could be very much why our mortars went off in random places. Yeah, you're 7 minutes to call things in. Right, our other FO is back here. Not the greatest line of sight in the world, but it's a line of sight onto some of these areas, in fact. Could you target that farmhouse? You could. Alright. That might not be a bad use of our mortars, since we're not planning on maybe engaging us directly. Let's, you would see something around here. Alright, we'll do that. Got like a million rounds left, so let's do... Yeah, let's do that.
Hello, fire mission, over!
I don't really want to be having artillery assets and not using them when things are getting pretty danger close over here. In order to support these guys a little bit better, I'm going to take my other reserve section and get these guys to push up in this direction, just to provide a little bit more direct what's what I'm looking for? I was going to say direct conflict, but no. Opposition, that's really what I'm for, to the Germans kind of pushing down this road. Okay. And aside from that, things are going quite well. So I'm going to let them keep going. Try and get through a little bit more time, because I only managed like 6 minutes in the last episode. I'm hopeful our AT gun can get hit over here. Quite a nice outcome. Oh, well, that's not a nice outcome. But I suppose we can't expect to continue to take them out without incurring losses of our own. One thing I should consider actually is moving him, because I don't think there's any more armor over here. So potentially he can move himself where he can see slightly into rear of these guys. That's a nice hit. Let's see where that came from. Yeah, I don't like this artillery though. Fairly indiscriminate though, which is a plus. Oh. This wasn't a brain gun, but these guys are definitely on the front line. I may want to try and look to scoot some people forwards, perhaps get sight of a flank. Okay, things I want to look at. It's pretty much all over here. So, well, it looks like we hit all three of those, but let's start with our unfortunate friend here, who has been doing a good job. I think he hit one of the tanks. I don't think he even sees this round coming. Poor Appleton. Oh, he sees him. He just gets nailed by him. Ah, but gets his shot away. Oh wow, actually, look, just injuries, no deaths. Radio gone, optics gone. We're still fighting. We're still fighting. And in return, we put around... oh, right through the gun, by the looks of things. Yeah. Helps me hit plate. So that's 2 good hits this guy's taking. So you know what I say, hopefully this tank is still, well, looks fit and able. Obviously having no optics is going to hurt their ability to spot, but if you're alive, I'll take it. Right, and then let's see, presumably it's my 6-pounders getting the work done here. I'm not quite sure which one, but let's have a look. Well, these guys are carrying, so it's probably going to be him. Oh no, they're back up. Whole lot of thinking. Here we go, I'll ask you to get this guy back. Is it not to be outdone, you guys take him. Beautiful. Awesome, absolutely awesome. So you, I mean that's one dead tank, he's burning. You ain't getting back from that. He's obviously had enough of the shot, but he's running away. Oh, and he takes another one on the way out. So again, hopefully that's a disabled main gun. Sweet, so all that's left in here, we've got 2 dubious Panzer IVs. And somewhere is a Jagdpanzer. Panther. No, Panzer, not Panther. And that's pretty good going. Over here, things are still pretty uncomfortable, but we've got a reasonable... I'm going to scoot you up a little bit, actually. Because I've driven you down a valley. I don't want that. Essentially, we should have enough of position to stop any Germans getting across here, or most of the Germans getting across here. We can give them a pretty bad day, and we've got you hopefully providing fire support against that HMG. You seem to have stopped. So, do it again. Now, I was thinking about moving someone. Just try and engage this chap. There. If I scoot, say, you, my friend, forward to, oh, I don't know, this position, I'm hopeful that gives you a pretty good side-on view without exposing you to anything else. I mean, what else is there? There's him. It's a threat. And I suppose that guy's a threat, but down here, I mean, you should be blocked by houses. So let's do it. Let's get a little bit more aggressive. Please move forward to that position. Far enough? Where is he? Not quite. Actually, no, let's move forward to here. Because we can get a shot off. I'm a little nervous about Panzer Schrecks on the side. I'm not gonna lie. Can you target there? No, you can't. Can you target there? No, you can't. Okay. Have a machine gun hiding in a shrubbery. So slightly worried about that, but hopefully we can get forward, get the shot off, then just run away the next turn. That would be the kind of ideal plan. In fact, let's be straightforward about it. 2 things, we'll turn this to hunt, and from here, come back. Come back, please. Let's give him a face order as well. Okay. Pop forward, pop one in the side, run away. Sounds a good plan to me. Okay. We're here. These guys are all running away. You are running away, which I understand, but at the same time, don't. Come forward again. And since your optics aren't too good, stick your head out. I'm also going to get this chap to move forward slightly. Who else we can see through this gap? I'm going to try and pop some guys as they run away. I see. Let's get slightly more aggressive. You guys are still holding on, that's fine. Our second row is okay. We've still got some tanks in town, and we've still got some guys at the back. Fine. Alright. Let's go on with the next segment of time. Lots of burning tanks everywhere. So let's see, I'll cry if I drive myself into an unfortunate position. This one's going to be key, see if he makes that spot. We'll probably get at least one shot off without reply, given where he is. Don't get distracted by the infantry.
Hello, fine. Hello, out.
He's turning, that makes me nervous. I'm running away. What are you running from? Nope. Yeah, I'm hit over there. Right. Let's unpack your journey, friend. So, driving along. I will go to the unit itself in a minute. Oh, hang on. Helps if you have some reasonable camera control. Okay, you do make the spot. Take a shot? No. Why on earth not? Huh. Now, to be fair, I'm not sure that your howitzer, your 95mm, against frontal armour Panzer IV would punch through, but I'm still surprised you didn't take a shot. Now, I'm also surprised he didn't take a shot. Have you got damage? Oh, yes, you've been chewed up. Okay. So I'm going to go out there on a limb and say your main gun does not work. Which I know has been said before several times. But, given you didn't take a pop, then I'm going to suggest that that's what's happening. Right. Things I would like to do. First off, is not be in into replay mode. Oh, no, before we do it, there was one at the end. Which way? This way. It might have been you, my friend. Little charge forward has resulted in a couple of sights of tanks. Ah, it was you! Okay, so you can see him, you can see two. I think we might finish these guys off. It's another, just a partial pen on the weapon mount, but again, I'm not sure these guns are going to be firing. And if that's true, if we've got 3 defanged Panthers, Panzer IVs, get your tanks right, Requin, then all that's left is 2 Jagdpanzers and this Panzer IV. Which makes me pretty happy. Alright, let's go command phase. I'm going to bring him out. So you can start applying some firearm infantry there. And at some point, I would like to try and take on that guy, but for right now, I think I'm just going to scooch you forward a little bit more. Yeah, and you'll be protected from this guy for now. And I would like to apply some hurt onto infantry here. It's a bit risky, being this close to infantry with not my own infantry support, or very limited infantry support, but I'm feeling a little bit confident. Do you target? I'd also like to think about pushing some troops through these fields. Actually, what I'd like to do is get you down here, see if we can't get you into there, and actually tell you to... don't shoot things, please. Get in there and see what you can see. And we'll have you as a backup, just in case our first spy dies. And then, potentially, depending on what we can see, we might decide to push some infantry up there. No. You. Can you see you? No, you can't. Can you target the building? No, you can't. That's kind of what I wanted you there for. I'm surprised you can't do that. Actually, let's try with this guy. No. Alright, let's swing you around a little bit. If we can't... we really? Is it that edge is apparently messing us up? Fortunate. Yeah. Yeah, why would you be able to shoot through a fence? Okay. Meanwhile, they don't seem to be pushing through anywhere over there, so I'm okay. Let's set a timer. Hopefully watch a couple more Panzer IVs blow up and see where we go from there. See if my overconfidence costs me anything. Especially with this guy staying near these infantry units. Oh, so they might get out of here. Ow. Oh, we hit one again. Hey! I want to hit that one. So this guy seems to be taking beats but isn't out of the fight. It's definitely German jumping against this hedgerow. Okay. And this is a painful barrage, but hopefully the foxholes are helping us out a little bit. Yeah, these guys are the ones not in cover. Oh, you might be actually. Ooh. Wow, no injuries from that. That's really surprising. And then just say final injury, yeah, he comes, although that's just pinned actually. Oh no, it was this one here. Yeah, it's casualty. Okay. Okay, things happened. Okay, this guy got hit from a couple places. It was from our 57mm. Actually, just got partial penetration again on the weapon mount. And something else hit you. Ah, it was a 57mm again. A full penetration on the weapon mount. I think at that point, the guys, whoever's left the sides, yeah, I've had enough. I'm getting out. Or maybe not. This guy's absolutely peppered. I thought we saw him go at the end. Oh yeah, there he goes. Yeah, two of them go. I mean, that's something, isn't it? Who can see this guy? And okay. Now, what happened? That friend here. Was it you? I think it might have been you. Finally deciding to take on a tank after all. Nice. Side armour, not much of a chance. Good night. Pretty happy at that. Yeah. So there is still a Yad Panzer roaming around somewhere. We cannot Right. And yeah, just light injuries there. I mean, I can't complain too much. These guys are unfortunately having a bad time with it. Unlucky with some shrapnel there, but I think about how bad this could be. I'll take it, I'll take it. Okay, let's jump through to command phase. You're pushing up good because we were still seeing a reasonable number of guys there. Can't shoot that. I mean, eventually I can just roll this tank up and take a pop on him. Have you moved? No. Fine. Do I want to move? Probably not right now. Do you have sight along this road? No, you don't. What I'm going to do is move you forward a scooch. She does expose you a little bit more, to be fair. I'm going to take a little bit of a gamble. But it will also give you good sight line, well, goodish sight lines along this road for any infantry that's trying to cross. That's fine. Can you see that house? Can't. Right, I'm not going to do it now. Well, I've got some artillery flying down there as well, so maybe I don't need to target that. Alright, let's just push on, actually. I think we're a pretty good spot. Our hard point is not so hard, but holding. German armour is in a bad state. Let me just actually pop up to a different camera angle. There we go. See, we're weathering this relatively well, which I'm pleased about. The AT gun's dead, but it was already dead, so I can kind of accept that. It's a tiny little area they seem to be hitting. And again, we have some guys crop up here, which will get quickly nailed by things. Yeah, I wanted to get, especially, you know, him in position. Oh, hit. To get some of these guys crossing open ground. Had been the original plan. It's nice when you get those elements of an original plan actually coming to fruition. Right, I don't want to check too much here. Actually, I'm going to check nothing because I just clicked the big button. I wanted to see where your partial pen come from, but I'm not going to because I make mistakes. So let's just roll forward another minute then. And then we'll take stock. He's still on the go. We've lost sight of him. Okay. A lot of partial contact. Oh, hello. That's not good. We might be able to lose a Churchill in the same manner we lost the first one. Or not. Well, only partial actually. Oh, I need to watch these guys because these are just in the open. I'll pull them this direction, I think. Okay, has our mortars gone out? Probably a little bit late, but that'll do. Okay. So what happens over here? So I didn't realize they had two back here, but I guess maybe there's an HQ and a number 2 tank still sitting here. Or maybe there's a whole bunch of them. I mean, yeah, they could have, because there was, yeah, 1, 2, it looks like they've got 3, at least 3 tanks here. Oh, okay. Note to self, do not put troops along that hedgerow. And you got this guy, apparently. I suppose there's just a very slight rise, but even so, I just don't really believe it. I don't know how you're spotting that. interesting to see if he hasn't moved. Well, this guy clearly hasn't spotted him, which is good. And we get a partial pen, which hopefully has killed a few people. I don't know if we'll get any crosses, but he rolls away. Okay. Other things. These guys are all... Okay, I'm just starting to nail these guys. What, HE machine guns, whatever we've got on the go. That's some mortar here. Someone haven't got him? Don't think so. Okay. So kind of things I want to do is grab my reserve dudes. Say, hey, could you get over in this direction? Let's pull you to say here. Let's pull you guys all the way over here. Even if I've got to run you back at some point in the future, I'd rather do that with you in one piece than not. So I will keep you there, that's fine. I'm not going to take any positions along here. I'm tempted to move you forward. Just so we can break that sight line, I suppose, although... Yeah, no, let's do it. Let's just come forward. Meanwhile, just to find out where this tank is. That is slightly concerning. He could obviously pop a hole in any of these guys fairly easily. The other thing I would like to do is try and engage you at some point. From the side, obviously. But I will have to watch myself because anything in this kind of area, you're going to expose yourself to shots from the 4 tanks they've got sitting back there. So I might just have to live with this guy. He's not really doing that much, to be honest. So. Maybe don't worry about it. I'll tell you what I should do is get some of my reserve guys and have them come over. Yeah, it's only level 1, but you might be able to get some sight lines to help with the infantry crossing this field. Okay. Without further ado, let's just push on. Oh, I was going to check for if I had any artillery. I'll do that after. Because I know I'm supposed to get some more at some point. Leave some howitzers and the Typhoon. These guys are coming in close, but they've got a brain carrier and they've got a Churchill, so unless they've got some Panzer Shreks, which they may well do. So that is pretty danger close for infantry in terms of your tanks. But I've also got a brain gun sporting in here, so hopefully that dissolving. Oh, hello you! That's worrying. Also, these guys got nailed trying to escape. Well, yes, that answers that critic. Don't let the fact that I'm predominantly staring at his front. Yeah, I haven't taken a shot. Interesting. So, just a 1 casualty? Yeah, casualty in the assistant took a flesh wound. Was that a mortar round that hit you guys? I wasn't really paying attention. Did we stray into the crosshairs of an angry tank? Oh, it is, yeah. Artillery. So. Ah, you do take a shot. You just missed. Or was that the... Yeah, presumably that was at that. I'm just concerned because we'll see it at the end. Yeah, I'm worried we're not going to do the job against your frontal armour. May be tempted to pull you back. Meanwhile, you're angrily unloading on lots of infantry. Who are quite worryingly close to you, to be perfectly honest. Looks like we got away with one. sight of this guy. Doesn't make me very happy. Okay, let's go command phase. I've got a job for you. See if you can't crawl yourselves to there. Tell me what you see. And let's not get flippant here. We're doing a really good job, so let's pull you back. What's the sight line like for you? Yeah, that's not great. Generally, your flank's supported by a building. Yeah, that's a really good position you've taken. I'll give you the credit for that. Really, my answer would be to try and engage you from someone over this side. It's not someone I have yet. Just do that. Let's pull you back. Maybe you'll take a shot on the way. And I should probably pull you back as well. Do that. Let's not throw away good fortune by being too ambitious. Okay. Oh, we'll go one more minute. I don't think we're making any changes. I think we're going to just rattle through the next minute. So I think we're in a good position. Let's double check. No, we don't have any more forces. Do you have access to these guys? They're still busy. That's fine. Of course they are. I can see they're still busy. One record. See if he makes a shot before he disappears off. No. But importantly enough, we have survived. And we'll just keep some eyes out for... oh, we're making a break for now over here, infantry-wise. Hopefully you're starting to get involved. I'm not seeing any shots from you, but... that would be my expectations. Fortunately, that armour was in a really good position, kind of dominating that road for that infantry had to cross, which has been nullified by that Yak Panzer. Okay, let's have a look at the infantry coming over here. I think is going to go pretty poorly for the Germans. Again, it's a fairly foolish decision from the AI. When we start seeing about, why would you push through this gap when you know of some pretty horrible things sitting through here? You don't seem to get involved. I mean, that's just a tank rolling down. I think it's both tanks. Oh, and a brain carrier. So maybe not all my brain carriers, but that's still not great. Do you make it? And of course, the one guy that makes it is the one clutching the machine gun. Honestly, sometimes. Sometimes. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring you all the way up here and point you in that direction. Good. Was there anything else I wanted to check? No, I think that was probably it. You still haven't got a sight of what happened to our friend there. Jump quickly to the command phase. Oh, we have now howitzers and heavy howitzers. Nice. I will continue to move you forward. I'll have to decide what I want to do with my howitzers, but I will decide that next time, because that is going to do us. We are approaching the 40-minute mark. So we're just under halfway through the scenario. I'm feeling pretty confident. I think I'm going to try and yeah, just get out of this with minimal losses. There's a couple of armoured assets which are an imminent threat, and if they decide to rock around with these 4 panzers, that could definitely cause us some issues. But aside from that, I'm not too worried about infantry pushes. So I think we should see this one out fairly victoriously. But we shall have to find out next time. As ever, thanks very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheerio!